Hi, I'm Rob Schnetzer. I'm one of the marketing guys here at Sagis. If you've noticed in the last couple of months, we've actually been beating the drum about the Windows 7, 8, and 8.1 end of life. It's coming up in January of 2020, and it is definitely fast approaching. One of the things that Microsoft did in recent past, as of 2016, is they offered Windows 10 for free through your activation page within your settings on Windows. And unfortunately, that program was discontinued as of July of that year. But you can still do it. And if you don't have a valid activation key, there are ways that you can do it for very inexpensively. If you're looking to hop off of 7, 8, or 8.1 and get onto Windows 10, we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. The first way to activate Windows, if you are still running 7, 8, or 8.1, is probably going to be the easiest to do. It does require two things, though. You do need access to the internet, and you also need a key, a valid key from Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. You'll need to go on to the Microsoft.com website and search for the Download Windows 10 Disk Image or ISO file. At that screen, it will prompt you to select an edition. You want the newest edition, which is going to be Windows 10 May 2019 update. And then from that point on, you just go ahead and follow your options. There is going to come a time that they are going to request your Windows key. Just go ahead and put that in. As I said, it has to be a valid 7, 8, or 8.1 key, and you ought to be able to download it and be in good shape whenever you go to activate it. If you don't have a product key, believe it or not, you can use Windows without one. There are a couple of caveats to this. Of course, you're doing it on Microsoft's good graces, and for whatever reason, if Microsoft ever decides that they don't want you using Windows without a product key, you're kind of up a creek. And the other thing is that it is going to nag you about upgrading. You are going to have a watermark on your home screen, so you do have that to deal with, and you will not be able to personalize Windows in any way, shape, or form. But if that's good and that doesn't bother you, you can use Windows without a key. The third way that we've got for you to upgrade from Windows 10 is buy a retail or an OEM key, and there is a difference between the two. We'll get into it here in just a second. If you buy one from Microsoft, it's a pretty decent chunk of change. However, if you do a quick Google search or an eBay search, you can get one for substantially cheaper. I saw ones from $10 all the way up to $30. Just make sure that you do your homework and buy from a reputable seller, and that way you don't get scammed. And make sure that if you do buy that key, use it immediately. There have been some reports of those keys expiring. You will notice that the OEM keys are a little bit less expensive than the retail keys, and there's a reason for that. OEM basically means you're the original equipment manufacturer. You're basically calling yourself the person that put the computer together, so they being Microsoft, are less likely to provide support if you have issues with the computer. They just depend on you being able to manage those issues yourself. Retail keys is just the opposite. It is considered a retail copy of Windows. So if you do have issues and problems, you can actually get support and help from Microsoft's website and calling in. So those are our three methods for activating Windows 10 with little or no money. Thankfully, those licensing servers are still up through Microsoft, but I definitely take advantage of that if you do have the Windows 7, 8, or 8.1 keys. So definitely, if you have any comments for us or have any blog ideas, email us at marketing@sagis.com, and do expect one of these videos being put out about once every other week. Thank you. Have a good day.